wanted to share a little something with you before I say this other thing that I have to say. I was in the car last week with my girlfriend. She's German, Yvonne. She's here. And sometimes, there's a little bit of a language barrier between, trying to figure out what she's trying to say and, what I'm trying to say to her. And so we're in the car driving down the road, and she says, "What are you going to be doing at this festival?" And I said, "Well, they've asked me to present an award." And she goes, "Really? To who?" I said, "Well, at that point, I didn't even know who I was going to be presenting it to." And I said, I don't know. I said, "I don't know who I still have to find out. I didn't even get an email or anything." And she goes, "Well, I know who, because it's all over the internet." I go, "Really? Well, who is it?" She goes, "George Burns." George Burns, I guarantee you, will not be getting any awards anytime soon. But anyway, that was a little bit of an eye-opener. One of his early heroes was Woody Allen. And like Woody Allen, he went on to write, direct, and star in his own movies and become a great success. We would, let's see, where I lost my place here, okay. Okay, and he went on to be a great success, and to independent filmmakers, here we go. He has paved the road and shown us all new opportunities. He made the impossible seem possible. He's a husband, a father, a Giants fan, right? And a movie maker. And personally, to me, as a contemporary, I feel that I've been inspired by this person as well. And let's have a look at Long Island's own Edward Burns.
Because she stole the apartment from right out under me. So instead of living down in the village, I'm out here on Long Island with, you and Amy Fisher and the rest of the gang.
Ever since the hairy ass incident, it's like you've been out of the game. You've been running away from life instead of running towards it. I think it's a good time right now to turn around and start running towards life again. You know what I'm talking about?
Can I toss this asshole overboard? Is that all right?
Hey, don't get that way with me, Mick. I'm just trying to help.
Shut up, Francis.
You ready? You ready to be humiliated in front of your new wife and your father? You are an ugly bitch. I pity you.
Got it. I will talk to marketing.
See? That's why I keep you around, Jane. I mean, who else can finish my sentences? Oh, hey, guys, hold it. She's not the one. She's not the one. Hey, Jane.
I'm so sorry. I should have called, but you forgot your wallet.
Oh, well, thanks.
Sorry I'm late.
Hey, guys, now. Explain the math of this to me. I mean, where's the sense in risking the lives of the 8 of us to save one guy?
20 degrees. Anybody want to answer that?
Ryman, think about the poor bastard's mother.
Hey, Doc, I got a mother, all right? I mean, you got a mother, Sarge has got a mother. I mean, shit, I bet even the captain's got a mother. Well, maybe not the captain, but the rest of us got mothers.
Ryman, get back in line.
Yes, sir. I'll spend the rest of my life in the stockade if I have to, but I'm done with this.
I'm not gonna ask you again, soldier.
Captain!
Now this is bullshit.
Fall in.
You gonna shoot me over, Ryan?
No, I'm gonna shoot you because I don't like you.
Sir, listen,
So if he wants to go, just let him go.
You gonna shoot me?
Are you letting this happen? Captain, you see this?
Captain. Sir, Ryan's dead.
Bullshit. So we have a situation.
That's
Bullshit. Get in on.
Captain, I have a sixth sense about these things. I know it in my bones.
We don't kill that son of a bitch crap. Now you're gonna shoot me.
Huh? He's better than you.
Then why don't you just do it, Sarge? Do it, man. Put one in my leg and give me that $1 million.
I'm gonna shoot you in your big goddamn mouth!
Well, put your money where your mouth is and do it then. Do it.
You don't know
Pull
how
the
to
trigger
shut up.
already.
All right, I won't stop you. I'll even put in the paperwork. I just know that every man I kill, the farther away from home I feel.
honor to present this year's Long Island International Film Expo's Creative Achievement Award to another Long Island independent filmmaker, Ed Burns.
Well, I want to thank the Long Island International Film Expo for having me. Vincent, thank you for getting in touch with me. I also want to thank the folks at Gold Coast for supporting this great organization. I actually just worked there in that film, Man on a Ledge, this past year, and it's a great space. I know there's a lot of young, aspiring filmmakers here, a lot of young actors, so I thought I'd share a little bit of advice that I got years ago from my dad. First I'll back up a second. When I made that first film, Brothers McMullen, I sent it out to every distribution company, every agent, every production company, and a number of film festivals. And it didn't get accepted anywhere. I couldn't get anyone to see the film. And for you guys who have made your films, you know that's why you do it. I mean, you have something to say and you want to share it with an audience. And it was a very frustrating time in my life that I could not get the film in front of people. In the 15 years since that film, I've gone to film festivals all over the world, big and small. And what you guys are doing here, both the filmmakers and the festival, we're films who love, character-based films, and the fact that you guys, the audience, come out and support this festival, we need you because you are the lifeblood of guys like me and the filmmakers here who still want to make these smaller movies. And I can tell you from traveling around the country, the art house theaters and specialized movie houses are dying, and we're all trying to figure out how can we monetize these films. And a big part of that is the fact that all over the country, there are festivals just like this where people still want these films. And thankfully, they still exist, but more importantly, there's filmmakers like you guys who still are scraping together a couple of bucks, finding a camera, going out and telling your story and fighting the fight. And I know all of you, I'm sure it was brutal to do, so congratulations to all of you. I can remember the first time my short film screened. It was at the Angelica Theater. It was a film I made my senior year at Hunter College. And I remember sitting in the back row. There were 25 people in the theater. It was a 15-minute long film. And the crowd seemed to really dig it. And I thought in that moment I had made it. I thought, the agents are going to come calling. I am absolutely on my way. Needless to say, the phone didn't ring at all for probably a good 5 years. But I shot that film in one day. I think we made it for like $900. But it was a great day. I mean, I love the experience of making the film. I love the process. So flash forward a couple of years, I've made Brothers McMullen. And as I told you, it didn't get accepted anywhere. And I was pissing and moaning, and I was pissed off, and I was the angry young man. So my dad takes me out for a beer, and I'm going on and on about how I don't understand. Hollywood must suck. How do they not understand how brilliant this film is? And he said, wait, let me ask you a question. I remember when you were making the film, and we shot the film in 12 days, you said to me when you finished, those were the 12 greatest days of your life. I said, yeah, they were. He said, well, what the fuck is the problem then? He goes, listen to me, you got 12 great days. If you made the film because you want to go to Hollywood and, hang out and go to parties and do all that, well then I'm sorry that I invested any money in the film and supported your cause. If you made the film because this is what you need to do and what you love, well then, here is my answer to you. Go get another 12 days. Find another $10,000 and just go make another movie. And those clips that you saw from She's the One that also star Mike McGlone, it was after that conversation with my dad. I thought McMullen was done. I didn't think anybody would see the film. So I sat down and wrote another script that I thought was sort of the funnier version of Brothers McMullen. We were going to make it again for $25,000 just to get another 12 days. Then I got very lucky and McMullen got into Sundance, and the rest is kind of history. But the thing I would want to share with all of you filmmakers and you actors and maybe musicians who worked on the films or anyone who is a part of the process, it is such a brutal business. Every step along the way, you're going to run into another roadblock. Even if you get yourself a $25 million budget, you're going to run into nothing but roadblocks because you're going to have the actor that you love, and the studio is going to tell you, they don't mean enough foreign, so you got to find somebody else. You're going to finish the film, and you're going to have a great song on a scene, and they're going to tell you, you know what, we don't like that song. We have a deal with this recording artist. We're going to use their song instead. So that is the process. It is tough. So you need to be tough and fight through it. But here's the thing. It is absolutely worth all the pain and the misery. If there's any parents out here who finance their kids' films or, are sitting there and the kid is, maybe he's now 32 and he's still fighting for it, like, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna make this happen. You absolutely have to support them because it isn't, quite honestly, it isn't about the success, whether it's the fame or the financial. It really is about the 12 days. There's no greater way to spend your life, if this is what you want to do, than making movies. So my advice to you is congrats on being here. Congrats on the awards you guys are going to get tonight. Tomorrow, brand new day, sit down, write the next script. It is time to keep moving. The great news for you guys is, when I got my start, and I'm trying to make these movies back in the early 90s, we didn't have digital cameras. We're shooting on 16 millimeter, and I had to re-enroll in school to get a discount on recanned film stock that was left over from music videos. You guys now can buy like a Canon 5D for $2,500 and have a film that looks as good, as almost anything you're going to see on television. You can cut it on Final Cut on a laptop in your bedroom. And now you can, I'm trying to send out a VHS tape to an agent in LA. A tape comes in with a horseshit letter from me, it immediately got chucked in the trash. You guys can now either get them up on YouTube or get them up on iTunes, and there are a number of other places that offer digital distribution. So the playing field has been leveled. This is your time. Go and do it. Get another 12 days, make some more movies.
Hi, Burns, ladies and gentlemen.